niggas that be busting they gun to the death. What you expect for a couple of ones. Prayer 2 for niggas that ain't never have shit. Masked up, black down, go on and grab shit. Prayer 3 for niggas on lock without a key that ain't never coming home. But you know how it be, living or die. For niggas ain't willing to die.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian. This is a review of Dzing by L'Artisan Parfumeur. And, well, this is only my third L'Artisan review. I did Coeur de Vetiver Sacra and Tea for Two. It is actually my 9th L'Artisan fragrance, and that's more than any other house that I have, design or niche in my collection. I just find really everything to be right with L'Artisan retail-wise. You can often find their 50 mLs for around 60 to 70 bucks online, and the 100 mLs for around $100. Obviously, some fragrances excluded. But even with without those discounts, the 50 ml bottles are about 95 bucks, and the 100 mLs are about $145. And for niche fragrances of this quality, this is sort of a sweet spot of pricing. And they really reeled me in. I really like this house, and I plan on continuing to collect it. I don't know how many more I want that I don't own, but there are definitely some other ones out there that are on my radar. This one is the one that initially got me interested in L'Artisan. Just hearing about this fragrance and the inspiration had me very curious, and I smelled it briefly about a year ago at the L'Artisan boutique in Bendel, but I didn't really remember it. And I looked all over the place for a 50 ml of this, or just a discounted bottle, and I just couldn't find either. So I decided to have Adriana from Decant Shop send me a sample in the latest haul that I got from her. And at first I was sort of taken back by this. I found it to be very strange. And I couldn't decide whether that was good or bad. But after a few days, I realized that I did really enjoy this fragrance. And not only did it bump way up on my purchase list, I think as of right now, it's my favorite fragrance from the house. If you're looking for a history of L'Artisan, check out the review that I did on Vetiver Sacra, where I get into some more depth about the house. But this was a 1999 release from the house by Parfumeur Olivia Giacobetti, and the amount of respect that I have for this woman is just off the charts. You know, she's far and away a favorite Parfumeur of mine, if not my favorite. And I think that for me, this is her premier work, and that's saying a lot. She's done so much good work. Idol by Lubin, Fisokos by Diptyque, Tea for Two for this house, Elixir for Penhaligon's. But to me, this one is on a very different plane in terms of quality and execution. Now, this one is only available in that 100 ml size of $145 for the 100 ml size. I purchased this at the Bendel store, Henry Bendel on 5th Avenue. There used to be a L'Artisan boutique in the Bendel store. That is now gone, and they're getting rid of their entire fragrance collection towards the end of the summer. Bendel is only going to sell Bendel stuff, so if it's not made by Bendel, they're getting rid of everything. So the fragrance department, which I learned had many really nice houses in it. They sell Blood Concept, Boadicea, Agonist, Andy Tower, L'Artisan obviously, CBI Hate Perfume, So Oud, Caron, just a lot of good stuff in the store. And Nicotal, they're going to be getting rid of that. So they have some sales. I was able to take advantage of a sale for a fragrance that I'm going to review next week. But the L'Artisan was not on sale, so I did have to pay full price for this guy, which is no problem at all. And the notes on this fragrance are leather, ginger, tonka bean, musk, white woods, caramel, saffron, toffee, candy apple, cotton candy. It does come in eau de parfum concentration. Now, L'Artisan fragrances, all sort of same presentation. You do have this box which says Dzing. You have this sort of picture of a woman riding a tiger. Your price is at the bottom, Henry Bendel, which covers at the barcode, $145. Nothing on the sides except for L'Artisan Parfumeur. Some stickers and information on the back, and just a little French blurb about the fragrance right here. Un parfum d'un féroce dossier, très animal, très gourmand. So, whatever that means. And then your bottle, again, just very simple. You have Dzing You have nothing on the bottom, actually. Oh, yeah, you do have a batch code. You have that heavy L'Artisan top and a very nice atomizer. I think these are very classy bottles. I love the shape, and it just sort of looks like a classic French perfume bottle and a perfume presentation. So I'm a big fan of the L'Artisan presentation. I always have been. And to me, the first thing that I smelled when I smelled this is I was like, man, there's some barnyard funk in this. There's a dirty musky note in here that most definitely is going to turn some people off. It's not barnyard like Leather Oud by Dior, but it definitely smells like a stable. There's a horse smell in this, farm-like, but you know, that's rounded out by a beautiful sweetness that you get from the caramel and the candy apple and the toffee, and it really makes sense. Giacobetti's inspiration for Dzing was her love of the circus, and while I won't say, you know, Dzing smells like the circus, I see the inspiration and think that it's brilliant. A lot of people have made comparisons between this fragrance and Black by Bulgari, and Fahrenheit by Dior, and I think that's selling this way too short. This is its own fragrance completely. I have not smelled anything even that approaches this in terms of composition. I think the formula for this fragrance is animalic note, musk, and vanilla caramel. And while I hate to break down such a complex fragrance to animalic, musk, and vanilla caramel, that's really what it's about. And while that might sound weird to you guys and unappealing, if you're one of the people that gets this and gives it a chance, you're going to be rewarded in spades, because it really is a special fragrance once it grows on you. And I promise you that this is a fragrance that will get you compliments. As it dries down, that animalic accord starts to fade away gradually, and you're left with a musky gourmand that is just of the highest quality. What I like about this as well is that I look at this as a 4-season fragrance. Would I wear this in the dead of summer on a hot day? I don't think that I would, but you could easily pull this off on a cooler day or evening. I think ideally this is a good spring and fall fragrance, and I don't know that I'd wear this to the office. I wouldn't feel uncomfortable wearing it to the office, but I think there are better office scents that may be a little bit less controversial. This is a great date fragrance, great fragrance for casual days, for anything that really is informal, though again, I could see wearing this with a tux, and who knows, I might try that one day. I think this is a real unisex fragrance. I think more women than men wear this fragrance, but it's really easy for either to pull off. And performance on this guy is understated as hell. It's going to project, it's going to last, but it's going to do neither in a way that will be problematic. As long as you don't douse yourself in it, it will not punish you. Rating this fragrance was about as hard as it gets for me, because I really wanted to give Dzing a 10. With all my heart, I wanted to give Dzing a 10. I really did, and I looked at what I'd given a 10 to in the past. Acqua di Parma's Colonia Intensa Oud, Dior's Fahrenheit, Frederic Malle's Geranium Pour Monsieur. And to me, all of those were really appropriate for any occasion, which justified their prices. This wouldn't be a scent that I would want to wear to the office that often. Again, I think you easily could, but it doesn't have the universal appeal that I feel the others do. But because you can get 100 ml of this for under $150, because I think L'Artisan's presentation is always classy and understated, because it performs well and smells like nothing else on the market, I'm going to give this a very rare 9.5 out of 10. Never did that before. Don't think I'll ever do it again. But I love Dzing, and it has just that one tiny flaw in my eyes of not being completely universal appealing, but I'm willing to overlook that, as I think you guys should as well. Anyway, that has been this week's recommendation, Dzing by L'Artisan Parfumeur. We will be back next week with the other fragrance that I picked up from Bendel at 30% off, and my plan is to get a few more before they close up shop if I can get some more good deals. As always, at least 2 videos a week, sometimes 3. Check my blog out, maxmknow@gmail.com, and I'm sorry, maxmustknow@gmail.com. No, my blog, I'm sorry guys, my blog is maximilianmustknow.com, and my email address is maxmknow@gmail.com. So I'm a little tired today. It's been a stressful fucking week. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back next week. I'll see you again soon. I'm Maximilian.
Shit was bored. Felt sick, took a hit, but we wasn't a cure. We make your eardrums pop, bottom lip drop, eyes squinch up, knees Niggas hit the floor by the time he spits up. Nobody